Subhodayam, welcome to the session of 7th batch of certificate course on Sanatana Dharma conducted by Veda Samskruti Samiti in association with Vishwa Yoga Vidyapit. Hope you all had a very good Diwali. And today we are going to start on Bhagawadgita by Dr. CSR Prabhu Garu. So we start the day with Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayaj Sitalam, Sasya Syamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram. Subrajyosna pulakitayaminim Pullakusumita drumadala shobhinim Suhasinim Sumadhura bhashinim Sukhadam varadam mataram Vande mataram Vande Mataram. Now I request Venkat Narayan Garu to do the Prarthana, please.
Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Meditation for a minute. Three times Omkar. गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः। ॐ प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामविच्यवतु। ॐ श्री महासरस्वत्यै नमः। गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे। न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मां पाहि गुरो। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
ధన్యవాదాలు వెంకటనారాయణ గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. నౌ ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ ప్రభు గారు, నమస్కారం, శుభోదయం అండి, టు కంటిన్యూ విత్ ది వెబినార్ ప్లీజ్.
नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. I'm very happy to start this Bhagavad Gita series of lectures, which is my most favorite. I was taught by heart the whole Bhagavad Gita when I was 8 years old by my mother. So because of that, I'm been giving a lot of lectures on Bhagavad Gita for the last 30-40 years or more. Now we start with the Gita Mahatyam. What is the greatness of Gita? Then we go into the actual Gita chapters. Om Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Dhyanayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Yasyadvirada Vaktrajja Parishadja Parashatam Vigham Nighnanti Satatam Vishwaksenam Samashraye Samyajnaya Kalapena Mahata Bharatayena Cha Upabrumhita Vedaya Namo Vyasaya Vishnave Vyasam Vasishthanaktaram Sakte Pautramakalmasham Parasharatmajam Vande Sukatatam Taponidhim Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasisthaya Namo Namah Munim Snigdham Buddhabhasam Veda Vyasam Akalmasham Asam Vyasam Sarasvatya Vyasam Vyasam Namamyaham Achaturvadano Brahmadvibahura Paro Harihi Aphalalochana Shambhu Bhagavan Badarayanaha Krishnam Kamalapatraksham Punyasravana Kirtanam Vasudevam Munim Naumi Narayanam Harim Krishnaya Yadavendraya Jnana Mudraya Yogine Namo Vai
బ్రహ్మనిధి
Nadhaya Rukminishaya Namo Vedanta Vedine Prapanna Parijataya Vetra Totraika Panaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namah Saradhyam Arjunasya Kurvan Gitamritam Dadau Lokatrayopakaraya Tasmai Krishnatmane Namaha Sarvopanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopalanandana Ardho Vatsas Sudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gitamritam Mahat Pardhaya Pratipaditam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshiniం Bhagavatim Ashtadashaadhyayinim Amba Tvam Anusandhadhami Bhagavad-gite bhavadveshini. Gita shastramidam punyam ya pathet prayatah puman Vishno padamavapnoti bhayashokadivarjitah Bharatamrita sarvasvam Vishnor vaktrad vinisrutam Gita gangodakam pitva Punarjanmana vidyate Gita sugita kartavya Kimanyaihi shastra vistaraihi Ya swayam padmanabhasya मुखपद्माद्विनिसृतः गीताध्ययनशीलस्य प्राणायामपरस्य च नैव सन्ति हि पापानि पूर्वजन्मकृतान्यपि अकृत्यमपि कुर्वाणो भुञ्जानो वा यतस्ततः घोरं वैवस्वतस्थानं गीताध्यायी न पश्यति मलनिर्मोचनं पुंसां जलस्नानं दिने दिने सकृद्गीताम्भसि स्नानं संसारमलमोचनं श्लोकमेकं तदर्थं वा पादं पादार्धमेव वा नित्यं पठति यो भक्त्या स मोक्षमधिगच्छति सर्वशास्त्रमयी गीता सर्ववेदमयो हरिः सर्वतीर्थमयी गंगा सर्वधर्ममयो मनुः एकं शास्त्रं देवकी पुत्र गीता एको देवो देवकी पुत्र एव एको मंत्रो देवकी पुत्र नाम कर्माप्येकं देवकी पुत्र सेवा ओम अस्य श्री भगवद्गीता शास्त्र महामंत्रस्य वेदव्यासो भगवान ऋषिः प्रायेण अनुष्ठुप् छन्दः क्वचित् नाना छन्दांसि श्रीकृष्णः परमात्मा देवता अशोच्यानन्वशोचस्त्वमिति बीजं सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज इति शक्तिः अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः इति कीलकम् मच्चित्तं सर्वदुर्गाणि मत्प्रसादात् तरिष्यति इति कवचम् किरीटिनं गदिनं चक्रिणं चक्रहस्तम् इत्यस्त्रम् अनादिमध्यान्तमनन्तवीर्यमिति ध्यानम् ज्ञानयज्ञेन भगवदाराधना गीतापारायणे जपे वा विनियोगः ओम ज्ञानात्मने श्री कृष्णाय अंगुष्ठाभ्यां नमः ओम ऐश्वर्यात्मने गोविंदाय तर्जनीभ्यां नमः ओम शक्त्यात्मने वेदव्यासाय मध्यमाभ्यां नमः ओम बलात्मने बलभद्राय अनामिकाभ्यां नमः ओम तैजसात्मने वासुदेवाय कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः ओम वीर्यात्मने गांडीवधन्वद् अर्जुनाय करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः ओम ज्ञानात्मने श्रीकृष्णाय हृदयाय नमः ओम ऐश्वर्यात्मने गोविंदाय शिरसे स्वाहा ओम शक्त्यात्मने वेदव्यासाय शिखायै वषट् ओम बलात्मने बलभद्राय कवचाय हुम् ओम तैजसात्मने वासुदेवाय नेत्रत्रयाय वौषट् ओम वीर्यात्मने गांडीवधन्वने अर्जुनाय अस्त्राय फट् भूर्भुवस्सुवरितोग दिग्बन्धः ध्यानम् करकमलनिदर्शितात्ममुद्रः करकलितोन्नतबर्हिबर्हचूडः इतरकरगृहीतवेत्रतोत्रो मम हृदि सन्निधिमातनोतु कृष्णः आताम्रपाणिक कमलप्रणयप्रदोढमालोलुहारमणिकुण्डलहेमसूत्रम् आविश्रमाम्बुकणमम्बुदमीनवाम् अव्यादाद्यं धनञ्जय रथाभरणम् अहो अग्रे कृत्वा क्वमपि चरणं जानुनैकेन तिष्ठन् पश्चात्पाद्धं प्रणयरसजुषा चक्षुषा वीक्ष्यमाणः सव्येत स्तोत्रं सरसिजे दक्षिणे ज्ञानमुद्रां रथमधिवसन् पातु नः सूतवेषः नमो कृष्णार्जुनौ वीरौ नरनारायणावुभौ धृतराष्ट्र सुतोन्मत्तगजारोहणवल्लभौ ॐ यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणः देवाय तस्मै नमः. So till now we have chanted the Mahatyam and Dhyana slokas. Basically, they are explaining the greatness of Vyasa, Krishna and Bhagavad Gita. So Vyasa is in the lineage of Vasishtha, Shakti, Parashara, and is the father of Sukha. All the lineage members are of extraordinary stature. They are the pillars of Sanatana Dharma over the millennia of many yugas. Vyasa was the guru of Treta Yuga, Vyasa was the guru of Dwapara Yuga, and his grandfather Vasishtha was the guru of Treta Yuga. And the guru of Kali Yuga is Shankaracharya, whose commentary is available for Bhagavad Gita, which we will be referring sometimes. Mostly we will be covering in the advanced course, but in the present course we will cover basics of Bhagavad Gita. Then we also pray to Lord Krishna, both in his original form as Vishnu and also in the Bhagavad Gita context form, how he appeared with Abhayahastam and one hand the Vetra, that is the horse Chanakol, and Arjuna was sitting in front of him with one leg bent on the ground. So Krishna and Arjuna together, Namo Krishna Arjuna Viro Naranarayana Ubhau. It is not that this has happened by accident. They are nothing but Naranarayanas. Nara is Arjuna, Narayana is Vishnu. In their avatar of Krishna and Arjuna, they have delivered Pardhaya Pratipaditam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Amba Tvam Anusandhadhami Bhagavad Gita Bhavadveshini. O Mother, O Bhagavad Gita, I am going to study you, and you are delivered by Narayana himself to Arjuna or through Arjuna to the entire world. And it is a reign of Advaita, Amrita Varshini, 18 chapters. And the greatness of Bhagavad Gita is explained in some slokas. Gita Shastra Vidam Punyam Yapathet Prayata Puman Vishnu Padamavapnut. Those who study Bhagavad Gita with sincerity and dedication and commitment and deep concentration will directly go to Vishnu Loka, Vishnu Padamavapnoti, Bhaya Shokadi Varchitaha. They will be transcending all miseries, all fears. Bharata Amrita Sarvaswam Vishnur Vaktrad Vinisrutam. The entire essence of the biggest book of the world, Mahabharata, which is 1 lakh years old, The entire essence of that entire Mahabharata is Bhagavad Gita, which is delivered through the mouth of Narayana himself. And what is more, Slokam ekam tadardham va padam padardham eva. If you chant one sloka or its meaning, or 1/4 of a sloka or its meaning daily without break and with full dedication, bhaktya, every day, if you do that, you will get what? Liberation, moksha. Slokam ekam tadartham va padam padardhameva va nityam pathati yo bhaktya sa moksham adhigacchati. This kind of extraordinary result is not available for any other text. Even for Veda chanting, if you chant Veda, it doesn't mean you get moksha. But if you chant Bhagavad Gita with bhakti, Shlokamekam tadardham va padam padardhameva va nityam pathati yo bhaktya sa moksham adhigacchati. So such a person will get moksha. Why? Because it has come out directly from the mouth of the Lord Narayana, Vishnu, who is taken the avatar, the Purna avatar, Shodashagala Purna avatar of Krishna. And if he who chants Gita every day, one chapter or one sloka or one part of a sloka or one meaning of one part of sloka with full bhakti, he will never see hell. He will directly go to Vishnu Loka. Gita Dhyayi na pasyati. So normally after death, everybody will go to hell first, and then he will go to heaven depending on the good deeds he did. But here what is being told is, he who is deeply involved into the Bhagavad Gita, he will not see. Gita Dhyayi na pasyati. Malanirmochanam pumsam jalasnanam dine dine sakrut Gitam bhasisnanam samsara malamochanam. For daily we take bath for removing the filth on the body over the skin. But what about removing the filth inside? Samsara mala. So to remove that, this Bhagavad Gita is available. Gita Sugita Kartavya Kimanyai Shastra Vistarai. What is the point in studying hundreds of Shastras? Because Gita itself contains the essence of all Shastras. And Gitaadhyayanashilasya pranayama parasya cha naiva santi papani purajanma krutanyaphi. He who performs pranayama and also chants, deeply studies Gita as his personality characteristic, he will be able to overcome all the sins committed not only in this life but also in the previous lives. Akrutyamapi kurvano, if he has done terrible things, Ghoram Vaivasvatasthanam Gitadhyayi na pashyati. Even such a person who committed crimes, if he understands and practices the Bhagavad Gita knowledge, he will not go to hell. Sarvashastramayi Gita, Sarvavedamayo Harihi. Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Gita, Eko Mantro Devaki Putra Nama. Karmapyekam Devaki Putra Seya. So this is the Mahatyam. Without Mahatyam, studying Gita is not correct. It is compulsory. So I started with Mahatyam, and as per the protocol, the Gita has to be studied from 12th chapter or 15th chapter or both, not from first chapter. That is the protocol. So even in my case, I studied the 12th chapter first when I was 8 years old. Then I studied all other chapters one by one, and I knew whole thing by heart. And I am now chanting from my childhood memories. Now we will start the 12th chapter. Om Srimad Bhagavad Gita Dvadasho Bhakti Yogaha Dvadasho Dhyayah Arjuna Vacha Evam Satata Yuktaye Bhaktas Tvam Paryupasate Ye Chapyaksharam Avyaktam Tesham Ke Yoga Vittama Sri Bhagavan Uvacha मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेता ते मे युक्ततमा मताः ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यमव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः क्लेशोऽधिकतरक्तेषामव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम् मय्येव मनाधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अतौ त्वन्न संशयः अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि अधैसमप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुमद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं ततः कुरु यतात्मवान् श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासात् ज्ञानाध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागः त्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम् अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखसुखक्षमी सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी यथात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिः मामे वैश्यस्य संशयम् यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैर्मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्षः उदासीनो गतव्यथः सर्वारम्भपरित्यागी यो मे भक्तः स मे प्रियः यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी यो मे भक्तः स मे प्रियः समशत्रौ च मित्रौ च तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समः सङ्गविवर्जितः तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेतस्थिरमतिः भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः ये तु धर्म्यामृतमिदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धधाना मत्परमा भक्तास्ते अतीव मे प्रिया ओम तत्सत् इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्म विद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे भक्ति योगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः. I just chanted the whole chapter, which is very small. Only 27 slokas are there. It's the smallest of all the 18 chapters. And it starts with a question by Arjuna on a very fundamental issue about the worshipping or bhakti towards Krishna, Narayana, Vishnu on one side, and upasana of Nirguna Parabrahman on the other side. Because by then itself, there were a lot of people who were doing tapasya, like munis and rishis, who were always doing the meditation on the Nirguna Parabrahman. Whereas Krishna, who was considered as a normal human being by Arjuna before the Bhagavad Gita was delivered, upon seeing his Vishwarupa, the universal form in the 11th chapter, they got shocked. He got shocked. How come I didn't know that Krishna is not a human being, but he is God, Lord Narayana himself. So once he realized it, he got terrified. And he told Krishna to become normalized and appear in a humanoid form. That is how he appeared. The Vishwarupa appeared. Vishwarupa stopped to be a manifest, and the four-handed humanoid Chaturbhuja form of Narayana, Vishnu, Krishna appeared. So then he realized that the same Vishwarupa, the universal Narayana, who is described in the Vedas as the Narayana, Narayana Param Brahma Tattvam Narayana Para, Narayana Parojyotir Atma Narayana Para, Narayana Param Brahma Tat. So Yaccha Kinchit Jagat Sarvam Drishyate Sruyate Pivantarbahischa Tat Sarvam Vyapya Narayana Sthitaha. Everything that can be seen, unseen, heard and unheard, the whole universe is spread without any gaps or holes or cracks with Narayana. That is the Vishwarupa. Pashyame Bardharupani Shatashodha Sahasrasha Nana Vidhani Divyani Nana Varnakrutini Chapasya Adityan Vasun Rudran Asvinau Marutastha Bahunya Drishta Purvani Pasya Ascharyani Bharata. O Arjuna, see in me the whole universe, all forms, living and non-living, everything in me. Yaikastham jagatistham pasyadya sacharacharam. Movable, immovable, everything, all objects in the universe see in me. Then Arjuna says, Pasyami devans tava devadehe sarvans tatha bhuta visesh sanghan brahmanamisham kamalasanastham rishinscha sarvanuraganscha divyan. Aneka bahudara vaktanetram pasyami tvam sarvato anantarupam nantam namadhyam na punastavadim pasyami vishveshwara vishwarupa. So he saw the Vishwarupa. Then he got this doubt. Is this God or is that Om Nirguna Parabrahman? Om Ityekaksharam Brahma, who is explained in the Upanishads. Is that God? That question he had. And Gita being the essence of all the Upanishads, Sarvo Upanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopalanandana Pardho Vatsa Sudhit Bhokta Dugdham Gita Amritam Mahat. It is the milk taken out of the cow called 108 Upanishads in the form of a cow, taken out by Krishna and given to Arjuna, who is a calf. So this entire Bhagavad Gita is not different. It is the same as the Upanishads. So that being the case, how come the Nirguna Parabrahman explained in Upanishads, is it different or is it what is it? Then that is the question Arjuna asked. So Krishna answered, both are same. But that is more difficult to practice the upasana of Nirguna Praklesho Adhikatara Tesham Avyakta Asakta Chetasam Avyakta Hi Gatir Dukkham Deha Vadhiravapyate Yetu Sarvani Karmani Mai Sanyastya Matparaha Ananyena Iva Yogena Mam Dhyayanta Upasate Teshamaham Samudharta Mrityu Samsara Sagarat Bhavami Nachirat Pardha Mai Aveshita Chetasam Mayeva Manadhatsva Mai Buddhim Niveshaya Nivasishyasi Mayeva Ata Urdhvam Na Samshaya. Both are same because Nirguna Parabrahman and the Saguna Parabrahman, Narayana, Vishnu are one and the same. There are two different versions, two different manifestations, two different faces of the same. So he is saying, Mai aveshya manoye mam nitya yukta upasate shraddhaya parayopeta te me yukta tamamata. Ye to aksharam anirdeshyam avyaktam. Those who perform the upasana of aksharam avyaktam anirdeshyam, undefinable, indestructible, and unmanifest. Ye to aksharam avyaktam anirdesyam avyaktam pariupasate. Sarvatragam, all spread, universally present. Achintyancha, cannot be thought about also. those who perform upasana of such a Nirguna Parabrahman, te prapnuvanti mameva. Te prapnuvanti mameva. They will come to me only. Sarvabhuta hiterata. And they also wish the welfare of all beings. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Klesho adhikataraktesham avyakta asakta chetasam. It is difficult. That process is difficult. Avyakta hi gatir dukkham dehavapyate. Ye tu sarvani karmani mai sanyastya matparah. Those who give up all their actions into me. Ananyena iva yogena mam dhyayanta. And they are constantly meditating upon me. Total absorption, with total absorption, undistracted. Avyabhicharena, no distractions. Attention not being distracted. Those who do that, ye tu sarvani karmani mai sanyastya, you can start doing from today. Give up all actions into the Lord. Sarvani karmani mai sanyastya, matparah, become his person. Ananyena iva yogena, it's a yoga which is undistracted, undeviated, unadulterated, uncontaminated. Ananyena iva yogena mam dhyayanta. With such a yoga, those who meditate upon me, upasate, perform upasana, teshamaham samudhartha. Only them I shall uplift. Teshamaham samudhartha mrityu samsara sagarat. From what? From this hellish, deathly world of samsara. Mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami na chiratpadha, not very long away. Very soon I will uplift them. If you do that, if you can achieve that state of total absorption into the Lord. Maya aveshita chetasam. Those who are excitedly, emotionally absorbed into me. Mayeva manathatsva, fix your mind in me. Mayi buddhim nivesaya, fix your buddhi in me, intellect. Nivasishyasi mayeva, if you do that, you shall live in me. Ata urdhvam, which is very high level. Na samshayaha, there is no doubt. Atha chittam samadhatum na shaknoshi mayi sthiram. Then some of you may say, of course, those of you who are able to reach that state, you are great bhaktas and you will be liberated. Those who say that no, it's very difficult and all that, for them he has given an option number 2, plan B. If you find that difficult, atha chittam samadhatum na shaknoshi mayi sthiram, if you are not able to fix your mind in samadhi, in absorption into me, because he knows it's not so easy. A lot of people cannot do it. Abhyasa yogena tato mamichhaptum dhananjaya. You perform abhyasa yoga, practice meditation. In that meditation practice comes the puja, kirtana, japa, all these different religious activities. Abhyase pyasamardhosi. If you say that no, I'm not capable. If there are some people, I'm sure none of you are like that. If there are any such people that no, I cannot perform meditation also, I cannot perform puja also, I cannot perform kirtana also, I cannot perform anything. Abhyase pyasamardhosi matkarma paramo bhava. Then what shall I do? You do all actions for me. Matkarma paramo bhava. Whatever you do, you make your life mission as my service. Do everything for me. Madardham api karmani kurvan. You shall perform all actions for me in dedication to the Lord. If you do that, siddhimavapsnyasi, you shall reach the goal. Adhaitamapyasektosi kartumadhyogamaasritaha. There will be the 4th category of people who are not capable of doing that also. So for the last and the 4th category of people who cannot dedicate their entire action and life to the Lord, he has given the That means they are atheists. They don't believe in God. In fact, a lot of people who pretend as if they believe in God, they go to temples and they do rituals without the true faith in the heart. They only pretend. So for such people, he has given another fourth option, Sarva Karma Phala Tyagam Tatat Kuruyata. That is Karma Yoga. Be detached from the results of the actions of all types of actions which you are performing. The four options he has given. The first is absorption, total absorption. Mayeva manadatsva, mayi buddhim niveshaya, nivasishyasi mayeva, ata urdhvam na samshayah. अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयो दिस इज सेकंड ऑप्शन अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि थर्ड ऑप्शन मत्कर्म परमो भव डू ऑल एक्शंस कृष्णार्पणम् एवरीथिंग डेडिकेट टू कृष्ण मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि. If you cannot do that also, fourth option, अधै समप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुमद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्म फलत्यागं ततः कुरु यथात्मवान्. In fact, you can combine all the four also, because the fourth is the least difficult. Just give up the attachment to the results of the action. Don't give up actions. You perform all actions perfectly to the best possible level of your quality. Yoga karmasu kaushalam. But give up the obsession to its result, because result is not in your hands. Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Ma karma phalaheturbhur mate sangostu akarmani. If you make your actions dependent on the results, then you may end up not doing any action, because you will think that result will not come. So don't get into that trap. You do your actions perfectly to the best of your abilities, to maximum capability of your skill and action. But don't think about the result. The result will automatically come. If not today, it will come tomorrow. If not in form A, it will come in form B. So don't worry about the result. Only you have no right to think of result. Only you have a right of thinking of the action, how to perform the action correctly. So these four options he has given. The last is Karma Yoga. The rest three are Bhakti Yoga in different levels. The last final first option is as good as Jnana Yoga. He is absorbed into the Lord. He is Lord himself. So there are four categories of bhaktas he has defined in the 9th chapter. Artho, Jijnasu, Ardharthi, Jnani cha Bharatarshava. So there are four types. First is the Artha, who is desperate, who is in deep trouble. I have also been into many deep troubles. Like my father died and his dead body is in front of me. I had no single paisa with me. I was 14 years old. So I have given up everything. My mind was absorbed into the Lord. That's all, into Bhagawadgita at the age of 14. So then miracles started happening. Somebody came and performed the funeral. Somebody did this, somebody did that. And I topped the Secunderabad city in SSC public examination 1969, but I had no money to join. Intermediate, 220 rupees. Somebody came and paid, and all miracles have happened. So that's why if you give up into the Lord everything, he will take care. That's what he said. Yoga kshemam vahamyaham ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yoga kshemam vahamyaham. I shall take care of the welfare of that person who is always residing in me, is always meditating on me. Ananyas chintayan, without a second distraction, without a deviation of any second object. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam, who are constantly connected with me. Yogakshevam vahamyaham. Their welfare I shall take care. So this is Bhakti Yoga, and then he has given the what is called Dharma, Amruta Dharma. Dharma Amrutam Idam. So what is Dharma? That is what is to be practiced in day-to-day life, and that he has started with Adveshtha Sarvabhutanam, without hatred to any being. Adveshtha Sarvabhutanam, Maitraha, friendship, Karuna, compassion, evacha. Dveshtha sarvabhutanam maitra karuna eva cha nirmamo nirahankaraha ahankara mamakara raga desha kama krodha lobha moha mada matsarya. These are the 10 negative emotions which trap you into the samsara. So if you can overcome this, the root is ahankara only. From ahankara comes mamakara, from that comes raga, from that comes dvesha, and so on and so forth. So if ahankara can be given up, nirmamo nirahankaraha sama dukkha sukha kshami, and having the capacity to bear most miserable circumstances also, and not to be totally elated with favorable circumstances. Sama dukkha sukha kshami. Santushta satatam yogi. Always be happy and satisfied. Yatatma drudhanischyaha. With a strong determination, with full self-control. Mayarpita manobuddhihi. Having dedicated totally mind and intellect into the Lord. Mame vaishyasya samshayam. He will reach me without any doubt. Yasman no dvijate loko. For such a person, the world cannot disturb him, and he will not disturb the world. Yasman no dvijate loko lokan no dvijate cheha. Harsha marsha bhayodvegair muktaha. He is liberated from miseries and elations. Anaveksha suchir daksha udasino gatavyatha. He has no pains or miseries or problems. Sarvarambha parityagi yoge. He is only lost, totally lost and absorbed into the Lord. Like in the case of Prahlada. Paniyam Buludrahuchun Kuduchuchun Hasalila Nidra Dulsechun Bhashimpuchun Santata Sri Narayana Pada Padma Yugali Chintamritapana Visesha Matta Chittudai Marachan Sudaristude Tadvishwaman. He forgot this universe, being absorbed in the Lord, always, while apparently doing all activities as a king. Talking, thinking, walking, eating, etc. Apparently he's doing, but he is lost into the Lord's absorption of bhakti. Yo na harishyati na dveshti na shochati na kankshati shubha shubha parityagi bhaktiman samet priyaha. He is the best bhakta who will not worry, who will not scheme, he will not do any ordinary worldly activities. All the worldliness on one side and adhyatma, spirituality on the other side. If you get into worldliness, you will only suffer. If you get into the adhyatma, you will elevate yourself. Uddharayed atmanatmanam. Atmanam avasadaye. You should not allow yourself to fall down into the worldliness. Samashatraucha mitraucha tadha manapamanayo. Such a person who will be equanimous to so-called enemies and so-called friends. And he will be equanimous to mana and apamana, both insult and praise. And Sita and Vishnu, cold and heat. Sukha and dukkha, misery and elation. Samas sangha vivarjita, he is unattached, detached. Tulya ninda stutir mauni, he will be unaffected to condemnation, ninda, stuti, praise, and silence. He will be equal, tulya, and equal is mauni, he will be silent. Third option is silence. Santushto yenak, he is equally happy with. Why? Because those who are actually condemning you or criticizing you, they are actually helping you. Normally, people get very angry and become inimical to such people. They are helping you because they are pointing out your mistakes and weaknesses and failures. And those who are praising you, they are actually pulling you down because you will develop a feeling, I am a very great person. So the moment you develop that feeling, I am very great, you finished, you are going to fall immediately. So the opposite of what appears is the truth. Tulya ninda stutir mauni santushto yena kenachit aniketa sthiramati. Therefore, this person will not be affected. He will be fixed in his mind. Bhaktiman, such a bhakta is my best beloved bhakta. Ye tu dharmyamritamidam yadoktam paryupasate. Shraddhadana mat parama bhakta aste ativa me priya. Those who follow this dharma which has been told till now, they are my most beloved. Amrita Dharma. So he told the Amrita Dharma. The whole of Bhagavad Gita is only Dharma, and Dharma is of two types, Pravritti and Nivritti. So he has told Dharma here in the 12th chapter, which is the sum and substance of the entire Bhagavad Gita, and the most easiest and the smallest and most appealing and to understand and appreciate. So we have finished 12th chapter. Om Tat Saditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam. What is Bhagavad Gita? This is Upanishad because it is summary of Upanishad. It's not an ordinary book. Upanishad and Brahma Vidya. Why it's called Brahma Vidya? Because it is divine knowledge. Knowledge of God. Brahma means God. All other books are not knowledge of God. If you read, say, algebra, it is not the knowledge of God. So, Brahma Vidya, this is Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre. It is Yoga Shastra, higher yoga. So, Brahma Vidya, Yoga Shastra, Upanishad. It is Vedanta Shastra. Because he is Vedanta Vedi. Lord Krishna is a Maha Yogeshwara as well as Vedanta Vedi. He knows Vedanta. He knows yoga to the highest level. He could show Vishwarupa so many times to so many people. So I have finished the 12th chapter. Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Bhakti Yoga Rama Dvadashodhyayaha. What is the time, Chittibabu?
It is 7:20.
So we have a lot of time.
Yeah, 25 minutes.
So I will take up the 15th chapter also today because that is also small and that is also very profound. And as per the protocol, when you study Bhagavad Gita, you have to start with 12th chapter and 15th chapter. Two options are there. Both can be used and I am using both. Because we have time and we have only 3 days for Bhagavad Gita. Last time, of course, I repeatedly took special classes also. People liked it so much. We had many special classes on almost all chapters we were completing in some batches. This is 7th batch and we had 2 advanced batches also completed. So the 15th chapter, Purushottama Prapti Yogaha. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Urdhvamulamadha Shakham Ashwadham Prahuravyayam Chandansi Yasya Varnani Yastam Veda Savedavit Adhasyodhvanja Prasrita Tasya Shakha Gunapravriddha Vishaya Pravada Adhasya Mulanyanusantadini Karmanubandhini Manushya न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलमसङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन छित्त्वा ततः परं तत्परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः निर्मानमोहाजितसङ्गदोषाः अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामाः द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ताः सुखदुःखसङ्गैः गच्छन्त्यमूढा पदमव्ययं तत् न तद्भासयते सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम ममैवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः मनःषष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति शरीरं यदावाप्नोति यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात् श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानो नैवं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः यदादित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासयतेऽखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम् गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा पुष्णामि चौषधीः सर्वा सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम् सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्तः स्मृतिज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृद्वेदविदेव चाहम् द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्यव्ययः ईश्वरः यो मामेवमसम्मूढो जानाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत यस्मात्क्षरमतीतोऽहमक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रथितः पुरुषोत्तमः यो मामेवमसम्मूढो जानाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्ववित् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदमुक्तं मयार्नघ एतद्बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात् कृतकृत्यस्य भारत ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे पुरुषोत्तमप्राप्तियोगो नाम पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः. So this is a fantastic, profound wisdom encapsulated in a very short chapter 15, and which has only 20 slokas, smaller than the Bhakti Yoga, the 12th chapter. But it is more powerful, more strong, more deep, and full of total wisdom. Let us understand this. There is a tree. ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम्. There is a tree with root upsides and branches downside. Ashwatha, the people tree. Ashwatha sarvarukshana. I am Ashwatha in all the trees. Urdhvamulamadha shakham ashwadham prahuravyayam. Chandansi yasya parnani. What is this tree? All the leaves are the Vedas, the knowledge of Aparavidya. Chandansi yasya parnani yastam Veda sa Vedavit. He who knows this is Vedavit, he knows the Vedas. Adhaschordhanja prasritastasya shakha guna pravruddha vishaya pravana. The branches are spread from bottom to the top and having fruits which are the fruits of the sensory objects. Guna pravruddha vishaya pravana adhascha mulanya anusantatini karmanubandhini. These branches are the karma bandhas to the root. ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखमश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययं छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित् अधश्चोर्ध्वं च प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखा गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवाणाः अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततेनि कर्मानुबन्धेनि मनुष्यलोके Narupamasyeh tathopalabhyate. And this tree is infinite. Nanto na chadid na cha sampratishtha. Aswadhamenam suvirodhamulam. You take a sword called asanga, detachment, and cut this tree into pieces. asanga shastrena drudhena chitva tatah param tat parimargitavyam, and proceed after clearing the path to the supreme level. Parimargitavyam yasmin gatana nivartanti bhuyah. After reaching the goal, you will not return back. And who shall do it? Nirmana mohajita sanga dosha. Those who have given up abhimana, ahankara, moha, maya moha of samsara. Nirmana mohajita sanga dosha. Those who have given up, transcended the attachment. Adhyatma nitya. Those who are always in spiritual state. Adhyatma nitya. Vinivritta kama. Those whose desires have gone long back. Dvandvair vimukta. Those who have transcended the dualities of sukha dukkha, sitoshna, and so on. Sukha dukkha sangai gacchanti amudha. Non-fools. Mudha means fools like us. Those people are amudha, non-fools. That means wise. Gacchanti amudha padam avyayam tat. They will go to the ultimate level by passing through that path. Having gone where there's no returning back. There natad bhasayate suryo na shashanko na pavaka. Where the sun does not exist, moon does not exist, Agni does not exist. Yasmin yadgatva nanivartante, the brahmasthiti, brahmisthiti. Esha brahmisthiti pardha naivam prapya vimukyati. Once having gone there, there is no return. Yadgatva nanivartante tadhama paramam mama. That is my abode. Okay? This discussion is over. Now the next discussion comes. How the Supreme Being is manifested in the universe in different aspects of the life. Mamaivamsho jivaloke jivabhuta sanatanaha. My own small part, amsha, in the jivaloka, in the living world. Living world and non-living world, both exist. It appears in the living world as a jivabhuta, the principle of life. Manas shasthani indriyani prakritisthani karshati. It attracts, binds up with the 5 elements present in the nature and with the mind which is also present in nature. Total 6. Manas shasthani indriyani prakritisthani karshati shariram yada avapnoti. It ties down with them and acquires a body. When it acquires a body, it enters into the fetus. Shariram yada avapnoti acha apyut kriyamati. When it leaves the body, it takes with him or with it these 6, mind and the 5 senses. Apyut kriyamati ishvaraha grihitvetani samyati vayurgandhani. Just like breeze takes the pollen grain from the flowers. Shariram yada vapnoti achapyut kriyamati ishvaraha grihitvetani samyati vayurgandhani vashayat srotram chakshus parshanam rasanam ghranameva cha adhisthaya manaschayam vishayanupasevate. It will be enjoying the objects of these 5 senses. Shariram yada vapnoti achapyut kriyamati ishvaraha grihitvetani samyati vayurgandhani vashayat srotram chakshus parshanam rasanam ghranameva cha adhisthaya manaschayam vishayanupasevate. Utkramantam sthitam vapi bhunjanam va gunanvitam vimudha nanupashyanti. Fools cannot see this either while going or while coming or while staying. Utkramantam sthitam vapi bhunjanam va gunanvitam vimudha nanupashyanti. Who can see it? Pashyanti jnana chakshushaha. Those who have the eye of knowledge. Yatantaha. The self-controlled people can see. Yoginaha cha. Yogis can see. Yoginas chevam pashyanti atmanya avasthitam. They see in themselves that self. Yadanto aprakritatmanam naivam pashyanti achetasaha. Others cannot see. The fools and idiots cannot see. Aprakritatmano naivam pashyanti achetasaha. Yad then my own light. Yad adityagatam tejo jagat bhasayate akhilam. Which is making the whole universe appear. Yat Chandramasi, that which is in the moon. Yat Agno, which is in the Agni. Tat Tejo Vidhi Mamakam. I am that light. That is my light. Gama Vishita Bhutani Dharayam Miham Ojasa Pushnami Chaushadhi Sarvas Som. I hold up this earth, the life with Ojas Shakti, the power of keeping things together. Otherwise, everything can break down into atoms and molecules and everything get disintegrated. What is it keeping together? That is Ojas Shakti. Ojasa Pushnami Chaushadhi Sarva Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha. I become the moon and develop all the medicinal plants. The moonlight makes the medicinal plants develop. Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamasritaha. I become the digestive fire in the digestive system of all living beings. Praninam Dehamasritaha. Pranapana Samayuktaha. I make the prana and apana equal, metabolism and catabolism equal. Pachamyannam chaturvidham. I digest 4 types of food. Bhashya, Bhojya, Cheshya, Lehya. Or Rasa, Vidya, Vipaka. So in type 4 levels, I assimilate, digest and assimilate the food. Tarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha matta smriti jnanam apohanancha. I am in the heart, I reside in the heart of all beings. In all beings, I reside in their hearts. Here there is a heart, I reside there. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto matta smriti jnanam apohanancha. Because of me comes memory, knowledge, hypothesis and antithesis. Uha and apoha. Matta smriti jnanam apohanancha. Vedaischa sarvai rahaveva vedyo. I am being known through all the Veda mantras. Vedanta krit. I am the maker of Vedanta. Veda videva chaham. I am the knower and the known in the Veda. Dvavimau purusho loke ksharascha eva cha ksharas sarvani bhutani kutastha akshara uchyate. All beings are ksharas, destructible. There is an akshara, which is purusha, akshara. Ksharas sarvani bhutani kutastha akshara uchyate. Uttama purushastu anyaha paramatmeti chudahritaha. Yo lokatrayam avishya bhivaktraveha ishvaraha. And that akshara parabrahman is purusha, purushottama. So I am that Akshara Parabrahman Purusha Purushottama. Yasmat Ksharam Atitoham. I am beyond the destructible Kshara. Aksharadapi Chottama. I am superior to the Akshara also. Atosmi Loke Vede Cha Prathita Purushottamaha. I am the Purusha Uttama who is declared in the Vedas as well as outside Vedas. That is Loka. Loke Vede Cha Prathita Purusho. Yo Mamevam Asammudho Janati Purushottamam Sa Sarvavit. He who knows me, he who realizes me, who acquires my knowledge. Yo Mameva Asammudhaha. Such a wise person, not a fool. Janati Purushottamam Sa Sarvavit. He who knows me, he knows everything. Bhajati Mam, he will always be doing bhakti. He will be my bhakta. Bhajanat Bhakti. Bhajati Mam Sarva Bhavena. He praises me. Haritoshanat Bhajana Bhakti in all my forms. Sarva Bhavena Bharata. Om Tat Sat. Iti Srimad Bhagawadgita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Purushottama Prapti Yoga Nama Panchadashodhyaya. Finished.
Okay. Anyone has any questions now, please raise your hand and you can ask your questions. Please raise your hand and then ask the question. Yeah, Mallikarjun Rao garu.
Sir, namaste, sir. We are able to listen the meaning of 12th and 15th chapters in detail we came to know not only the meaning of it, the inner meaning of it also, antarartham also. We came to thank you for giving beautiful explanation for Bhakti Yoga and Purushottam Yoga. I have one doubt, sir. Always the tree will be roots in the bottom side and shakas will be top side. Here it is like that inverted tree. The roots are in the Urdhva Moolam Athashakam. Why that is explained in that direction, I could not understand, sir.
No, the samsara
Sir,
is explained in the tree. If it is the normal tree, then you cannot do anything. Here, this is an allegory, Alankaram, Rupaka Alankaram, taken out from the Kathopanishad. Same thing is there in Kathopanishad.
sir,
And also in some other scriptures. Because the objects of senses, that means like ice cream is an object of sense. It is like a fruit
sir,
of that tree. Like that, there are millions of fruits.
sir.
So, if it is a normal tree, you cannot even reach a single fruit. Here it is, inverted tree. All fruits are reachable to you. And if you go on eating those fruits, you will never be able to cross that tree. The tree is obstructing your spiritual progress path.
Sir.
And samsara moolam, that is the root, the karma. Karma bandhas are the branches.
Branches.
And the Maya, Prakriti, is the main trunk. And the root is the Maya. Maya and trunk is the main root. So we are going to cut it down with the sword. What is that sword? Asanga Shastra. If you have that sword, you can cut the whole thing into pieces. First, you will cut the branches along with the fruits and leaves all gone. Then, once you cut, then that trunk will be there. Then you cut that also, and the whole thing is gone. You remove it, everything, and then cross the path to reach the final destination. Otherwise, you will be trapped in this samsara all day.
We have to reach up to the roots.
And you have, the root is the Maya Shakti, the Mahamaya, Moola Prakriti.
Sir, sir.
It's called Moola Prakriti.
Sir, this
It is
gunas and adhisthana manasayam, Vishyanupasayam.
Gunas and Guna Pravruddha Vishaya Pravalaha. These are all the fruits are the Vishayas and Gunas are the small twigs and branches are the karma. So all these are just small things coming out of the Pradhana.
Sir.
Pradhana, which is called Mahamaya or Moola Prakriti. So you have to cut the root also finally after cutting the branches. Then it is all gone. It is a Maya Vriksha. It is not real.
It's not.
So once you cut it off, it is gone. And you are in your way towards the ultimate goal. And having reached which, there is no coming back. That is moksha sthiti.
Sir.
Nishreyasa.
Okay.
Liberation.
Okay.
Only those who are qualified can go there. He has given all the qualifications. Nirmana moha ajita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kama dvandvaya vimukta sukha dukkha sangai gachanti amudha padam. Jnanis can go there.
Sir.
Okay. Anyone else who would like to ask any question? So don't come at the last minute. Please ask question right now. We have time now. Suresh Garu.
Namaskaram, and wonderfully explained. Thank you so much, Guruji. On the Bhakti Yoga, is there 20 slokas or 27? I thought there were
27. Bhakti Yoga is 27. The Purushottam Prapti Yoga is only 20.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Okay.
But the subject matter is very tough in 15th chapter, whereas in 12th chapter it is rather simpler. That's why we start with 12th chapter.
Okay, any other question? Anyone else? Just a minute, I'll just.
The Bhagavad Gita is so powerful that if you understand it, you will be instantly liberated. Slokam ekam tadabdham va padam padardham eva nityam patadyo bhaktya so moksham adhigacchati. So if you understand with bhakti, dedication, even one shloka, one chapter or one shloka, 1/4 of a shloka daily, with meditate upon it, you will get moksha. You will be instantly liberated. That is the power. Sarva Shastramayi Gita, because it is the essence of all Shastras. Anybody else?
Gautam Mukherjee ji, you can ask.
Guruji, namaskar.
Namaskar.
Sir, it's called Bhagavad Gita. It's basically a song, divine song. So, is there any standard tune given by all
No.
different persons?
No, it is a song of the divine, but there are many other Gitas also. Avadhuta Gita is there, which is very advanced Advaita by Dattatreya. And then we have Rama Gita also. And we have Anu Gita also, which is a summary of Bhagavad Gita, repeated second time. And the word Gita, though it means song, here it is more like a sermon.
Sir, actually, if I'm permitted. Actually, in Shraddha Parivara, this one slok, tune. It is like this. I may not be able to sing it correctly. Sometimes I may give it audio clip. ईशाम्यहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरः
Oh, very good. You can give any kind of tunes you can give. It depends on the singer. There are mostly two types of, mostly one type of chandas is used, Anushtup chandas. And other chandas are also used in 11th chapter, particularly has used other types of
which is a longer sloka. That is
yeah.
not now as 8 the combination.
Yeah.
Basant
So
Sijilani.
there are people who sing. There are people who sing very beautifully. But then you see there are different ways you can approach this. There are a lot of people who simply recite. They may not understand any meaning, but still it has its own benefits. Like children, for example. When I learned as a child, I didn't know any meaning. But after learning Sanskrit, you and also developing deep thinking, you will understand the meaning and hearing too many speakers. And so in different dimensions, these benefits are there. So in fact, when I wanted to teach this in our complex here, I formed a group and they have given the name Bhagavad Gita recital. That's all. They are not bothered about the meaning. So meaning is a bit tough to understand unless you know it. If you attend other sessions of other Gita Pravachan Karta, they will not give much of meaning. And there are people who give one sloka meaning for 2 days. So it's a very difficult thing to deliver the meaning very fast in such a short period. And to understand the meaning is also very deep, even if it is delivered. So it depends on the development of the audience.
Okay,
Yeah.
Padmaja garu.
Sir, namaskaram, sir. Sir, as you told, if we learn the slokas, at least one a day with meaning, it will be good. So I would like to know whether there is any sort of book in Telugu which can we easily follow with the meaning.
So many books are there. Go to Ramakrishna Math, you will get at least 10 different varieties of books of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita has got more than 400 commentaries.
Okay.
And the most authentic commentary is by Adi Shankaracharya. If you go to Ramakrishna Math, you will get all the books. And of course, if the meaning is going to be very detailed explanations will be given. They will be giving pages together for one sloka. Because they have to start with the breaking of the words, then explaining each word, then explaining the tatparyam, then they explain the meaning in their own version.
Yes.
And everybody gives a different version. That is another big problem.
Then which would be the authentic, sir?
I would prefer Shankaracharya's commentary, which is the original first commentary to Bhagavad Gita, after which only other commentaries have come.
Miss Vyakyanam.
Yeah, Bhashyam,
Bhashyam.
Gita Bhashyam. So, see, chanting is different, studying the meaning is different. There are two different things. And it takes a lifetime. You might have understood today that whatever I told cannot be told just like that. It requires a lifetime study and understanding in depth. It gives different meanings at different times. The more
Yes, sir, definitely.
deeper you go, the more deeper meaning will come. It's not an ordinary book. It is a very unique, only one of its kind in the whole world. And many foreigners have given many commentaries. And all great leaders and personalities, they depended on Bhagavad Gita for everything, like Gandhi himself, or many foreign thinkers, Tolstoy, Aldous Huxley, and so on. So, because it is like a summary declaration, it's like a compendium of all subjects, all texts into one. Sarvashastramayi Gita. So you have Yoga Shastra in it, you have Jnana in it, you have Bhakti in it, you have Karma in it. Broadly, the 18 chapters are divided into 3 parts. First 6, second 6, and third 6. So, Bhakti is one, Karma is another, Jnana is the third. And in fact, Tattvamasi, Tat, Tvam, Asi, these 3 words are represented in 3 parts in the entire 18 chapters. So many types of interpretations are there, and people have done research. There are institutions set up, universities set up. I know Bhagavad Gita universities, more than one, and institutions. Bhagavad Gita institutions, many institutions are there. So ISKCON people give their own interpretation, which is not acceptable to some others, and their interpretation is their own, and partly it will be true, but partly it may not be true. And all the acharyas gave different interpretations, starting with Shankaracharya. Ramanujacharya gave slightly different. That will be Visishtadvaita. The essential principle is being interpreted in different ways, but all these are extensions. I don't look them as controversies, but I look them as research extensions from the original, which is Shankaracharya.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Pratyusha ji.
Namaskaram Andi. Sir, is there any book, is there any Bhagavad Gita for children, especially teenagers, such that it will be helpful for them in order to nurture?
Yeah, you go to Ramakrishna Math, you will get a lot of versions for children, for teenagers, for old people, in Telugu, in Hindi, English, and like this. Just go to Ramakrishna Math and search. you'll get a variety of Bhagavad Gita books. Or you go to any library, they'll have all this. It depends on the level of evolution. Of course, the Chinmaya mission has its own Bhagavad Gita, training program, and Harsha Vidyapit has its own, ISKCON has its own, and Vishnavat also teaches Yoga Gita classes. I also teach, everybody teaches. So, Andaro Mahanubhavulu, Andariki Vandanamalu.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I think thank you, Prabhu Garu. There are no more questions, and in the chat box also. Thank you for the nice session today. As usual, we had enlightened. Maybe tomorrow and day after we'll get more into it. Thank you. Namaskar. With your permission, we can go for the pradhana.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Venkatnarayan garu.
Yes, sir. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ता न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्रा पुत्रिणः सन्तु पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतम् सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान् मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु स्वस्ति
Dhanyawadalu, Venkatnarayan garu. Thank you very much. Let us raise for the national anthem. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद जय हिंद Okay,